Alright, so I'm playing TvZ here. Platinum level player, 1100 wins, he's in Gold League at the moment. He's got some Platin Heart of the Swarm, Platin Wings of Liberty. So, this is my 2 base Terran vs. Zerg aggression, but I'm changing it up. The reason I'm changing it up is because I've been getting beaten by all-ins, Baneling Bust usually, sometimes Roach, but generally Baneling Bust. So I've been realizing that I need to focus less on the Medevacs, and I need to focus more on the Hellbats. And that's a big shift there, because it means I get the armory before the starport, and I leave the add-on on my factory. So this is a new version of the build. Based on what I'm seeing, based on what I'm dealing with. And I'm going to keep my scouting going. It's very important to keep my scouting going. Anyway, so go into his base. My barracks is in the wrong place, but no big deal. I see a hatchery, so that's no problem. That's good. It means I'm not going to have to deal with Zerglings. I'll take my guy out. Instead of hanging out outside of his base, I'm going to go hang out outside of his third. Pick that up, put it in the right place. Hang out at the third. Get my command center immediately after. Then I go get my gases immediately. No delay on those gases. Next thing is a bunker, and I just keep cranking out Marines. Immediately put the men in the gas. And I'm going to need a supply depot quickly. And then I'm going to do another barracks. And then I'm going to get about over 100 right now, and I can get my factory. And I've decided to put my factory on the low ground now. Go out and kill those Lings. Send more Marines out. So I have one out in front of my base, so I'm going to go one out outside of his base. So, slowing it down real quick. Getting the add-on for my barracks, getting the add-on for my factory, eBay. Here's your
add-on complete.
Here's your factory, which is going to get its add-on immediately.
Add-on complete.
So I'm going to back this up real quick. I want to see what my Marine's up to.
Add-on complete.
Good scouting. He sees my SCV. Okay, so back to me. So now I'm getting this add-on, I've got the armory coming, and then I go starport. And what that means is I get my +1, I get my +1, my stim, start cranking out marauders, and I got 2 Marines at a time. And now in a few seconds I'm going to have Hellbats coming. So here comes a little Ling force. He is morphing to lair. Super quick. He's got a little Ling force out here. So now I've got 2 Hellbats, a Marauder, 2 Marines, Stim, and +1 coming. So this is different. Now I'll get an add-on. from my starport. So that's way later. And I'm not going to have as many Medevacs, but that's fine. I'm not going to need them. I need a bigger force. I don't need the Medevacs. I only need a couple. 2 to start for healing, and then 2 more maybe in a minute. Just to heal up the stim, not to really heal up off any damage. Get more SCVs. Get another Marauder. I'm a little light on gas, but that's okay because... Well, I was a little light on gas, I should say. Get more supply depots. Okay, let me back up this attack real quick. So, I'm going to do it from his perspective. He gets his 3rd. And he's going to come in and attack. So he comes in, he sees a Marine. And now I've got a force pushing out to attack. He wants to hang out outside my base. He wants to just keep scouting. I don't want that. So I'm going to go out and attack. So most of his force died. So, if you look at my army now, I already have 2 Hellbats. I have 2 more on the way. My Medevacs are coming. So, again, another Marauder, 2 more Hellbats, 2 more Marines, more supply depots coming, and then at the 10-minute mark, my new benchmarks are 31 SCVs, 4 Hellbats, 5 Marauders, 10 Marines. So I'm a little lighter on the Marines, but I've got 4 more Hellbats, and just so you know, my Medevacs will be there. They're gonna be there for the fight. I can boost them over, but they're also just gonna make it there for the fight. They have a straight shot. So let's go see how this goes then.
Additional supply depots required. Upgrade complete.
Ready for dust off. SCV ready.
Research complete.
Keep my Marines behind.
SCV ready. Hellbats coming through. Armed and ready.
Always keeping my Marines behind. 2 more Medevacs coming, concussive shell coming, more Marauders, more Marines, more Hellbats. So I come in, I engage, I decide to go up here to the natural. I see banelings morphing, and the goal is to kill the banelings. So I stop targeting the roaches, and I target the banelings. And I make sure my Marines are out of the way. Now I'm going to take down this base. More Medevacs are coming. Here's some more banelings morphing. He's got a lot more lings coming. He's got some Hydras into production. So now keep my Marines behind. Take out the banelings. Make sure the Marines are away. Pick off the banelings one by one. My units are stimming, but I've got Hellbats in front, Marauders in the middle, Marines coming up behind, and I got I got 5 Medevacs. So as you can see, when I need the Medevacs, they're there. But at the same time, I had more Hellbats and Marines, Hellbats and Marauders for the punching power that I need. This is actually a much better build, in my opinion. And anytime I see banelings, I just go and take them out immediately. I just target the banelings one at a time. My marines are all the way back there. I keep moving them away just in case. And in the unit loss tab, it's roughly 6,500 to 1,200, and he's got some, you know, some Zerglings coming. But you know, I target fire spines. I get rid of what can make Hydras. And if you look at my units right now, they're pretty low. They're really, really in the red. And I've got not a lot of energy, but I've got a little bit of energy, so I really utilize those Medevacs as much as possible. And if I had a couple more, that'd be good, and I do have more on the way. Yeah, so I do have more on the way, but again, it's more of the punching power of the force that I'm focused on right now. 6,700 to 2,000, 3 bases wiped out pretty quickly. GG. So a supply block for 40 seconds, that's pretty good. Army value, my army value is really high. He has a decent army value for a moment, but it doesn't do much to mine in the 2 engagements. Resource collecting, pretty even. He takes a little bit of lead at the end when I'm not muling anymore, but that's when all the engagements are happening and I'm focused on the battle, which is definitely more important. Upgrades. He's getting all that upgrade tech. He's really getting situated for the mid to late game, but not quite yet. And here's his workers. But you can see, even with less workers with my mules, it's very even. GG.